Hey, what's up guys? It's James here, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you a really powerful method that you can set up and profit from as soon as today with. Another cool thing about this is that it runs on complete autopilot as well. So once you've got this bad boy set up, it will generate you a passive income on a daily basis, and it's something that you can scale up over time as well. So yeah, I'm going to be walking you step by step through the entire process, and I'm also going to be explaining the psychology behind it, why it works, and why you'll make a ton of money when you put it into action. Now, the only downer about today's free training is that it's probably considered advanced training, so not everybody's going to be in the position to implement this, but still, if you're a complete beginner, I recommend that you still watch it, and 5 minutes in, if it goes over your head or you just know you can't do this right now, bookmark it, and then I would recommend to check out my free course down below in the description box. It's complete beginner friendly, anyone can implement it, and it's free to access and it's free to implement, so it won't cost you any money whatsoever. So if you're a beginner, that might be your best bet. For everybody else, I think you're going to absolutely love today's free training. So anyway, what I'll do now, I will forward you to the next part of the video, and I'm going to walk you step by step through the entire process. I think you're going to love it. See you there. Right then, so what I'm going to be showing you today in this video is a really profitable money-making email system that runs on complete autopilot. And I know it sounds as hypey as hell, but it genuinely does run on complete autopilot. You just send leads in there and they'll come out at the other end giving you tons and tons of sales. So yeah, this is really powerful stuff. So I'm going to explain it to you right now. So what we're looking at here is basically email. So when they opt into your list, you've got email 1, email 2, email 3, email 4, email 5. It can be longer, it can be shorter, depending on the market and how you break things down, which I'll be explaining in just a second, okay? So what these are here is basically content pages, okay? So you got, first day they get content 1, they get the second piece of content, third piece of content, and so on and so on and so on, okay? So how do you decide what to put on these content pieces, okay? Well, what you want to do is put milestone content, okay? So what are milestones? So what you'll need to do with milestone is to go into the market, whichever market you're in, whether it's weight loss, bodybuilding, make money online, fishing, whatever, right? What you need to do is to break it down into milestones, from the very first milestone, from when the beginning right up to completing and getting their desired outcome. So what I've done, for an example in this video, I've broken it all down into the milestone content for the internet marketing market. So people who want to make a living online, people who want to make money online, and things like that, okay? So the milestone content that I'd be giving away every single day would be the first piece of content, email 1, would be choosing a profitable market. And then on the second email, it'd be finding a profitable offer. The third one is to host the offer, and this can be anywhere depending on what way you're going to be teaching them. And the fourth piece would be getting traffic, okay? So if you've got any experience on making money online, you would agree that's basically an overall way of making money. Now, obviously, the devil is in the detail, okay? So there's like 1,000,001 ways to do this, to do market research, choosing your market. There's 1,000,001 ways to finding profitable offers, and there's like loads of ways of hosting an offer, like putting it on a blog or on a WordPress website, or putting a link under a YouTube video in the description box and things like that, okay? And there's definitely loads of ways to get in traffic, free and paid ways. So what I want you to do, right, is to create milestone content to give away, and I want you to map it out. So if it's losing weight, dieting or something like that, then you've got to create milestone content, okay, for them to get each and every day. Same with any other market, especially markets that are all about, getting a solution to a problem, okay? So what happens here, right, is that we'll say, for example, we've got a guy called Bob who opts into the list, okay? So he wants to say make money online. And like I said, this works for any market, okay? So Bob opts in, right? And he's been promised a free course on how to make money online. So day one, he's going to get the first piece of training, the first piece of content, okay? And this is going to be a milestone content. So in this case, what we're going to do, we're going to help Bob find a profitable market, to choose a profitable market that they're knowledgeable and passionate about. Because whenever you enter a market that you're knowledgeable and passionate about, it's going to resonate in your work, and as a result, you're going to attract more people to you, okay, and make a lot more sales in the process as well, okay? Now, the trick is whenever you're creating these milestone content pieces here, is that you don't want to give them too much, okay? Because you might be coming into this and thinking, well, I'll give them tons of content, okay? I will blow their mind with my generosity and, you know, and give them like a fully fledged product on each day. No, that is the worst thing you can do, because generally the people who you're going to be attracting in any market are going to be beginners, okay? And the worst thing that you can do is to overwhelm them with too much information. So your milestone content pieces should be small, digestible, bite-sized chunks that anyone, regardless of experience, can take action and finish. So you want to be creating content pieces that will be able to be consumed and completed within an hour, okay? So what Bob does, he opts in, and the first piece of training would be to choose the market, okay? So we're going to help him find a profitable market, okay? And then we turn around and we'll say, well, this is how to do it, and he's able to consume and complete the training within around an hour or so, okay? Now, a few things is going to happen here, right? First of all, Bob is going to start implementing the training, and he's going to find it very simple to do, and he's going to be able to complete it. Bob is going to feel absolutely awesome about it, because he's feeling like he's taking another step towards getting a solution to his problem. So he's moving away from his problem and he's moving nearer to his end goal, to his desired outcome. He's going to feel awesome about himself. He's going to feel really, really good about it, and he's going to feel like he's making progress. Also, in the content pieces, we're going to get him pumped up, right, in the emails and in the content piece, saying, look, you know, we've got tomorrow's training as well, so make sure to look out for that as well, because if you've enjoyed today's training, you're going to definitely love tomorrow's training. So Bob is now more committed, and the more training that your subscribers, your prospects consume, the more committed they are to following it up. Okay, so we want them to consume the training, hence why we want it to be small, digestible. We don't want to give them 1,000,001 options, and we don't want to give them too much. We want them to consume and complete the training. Okay, so Bob's going to feel awesome. He's going to be pumped up for tomorrow's training. Okay. And another thing that's going to happen with this as well is that Bob's going to start to like you more, and you're going to start building a relationship with him, right? And you're going to start to inspire trust. And most of all, he's going to start viewing you as an authority, okay? Because he's going to draw that conclusion. You never ever, by the way, ever want to, you know, declare yourself as an authority. Your marketing and your content will do that for you, providing you create good content for them, okay? The worst thing you can do is to run around to everybody and try and convince people that you're an authority. That's the worst thing. You want them to draw that conclusion themselves, okay? If they can come to that conclusion themselves, right, that's far more powerful than you trying to hold them up against the wall and say, oh, I know what I'm doing, please listen, because you've blown it if you have to do that, okay? So let your content do all the talking, and let them draw that conclusion themselves, okay? So as you're building up a relationship, say this is email 1, so they come in, and this is the goodwill meter. So obviously the higher up it goes, right, the more they like you. The lower it goes, the more they hate you, okay? So day 1, you've sent them an email, right, and you've got some awesome training. It's going up. They're really liking your content, okay? So that means they're going to be more receptive to opening your next email. And plus, with them taking action and consuming the content, because it wasn't too much content, so they don't get overwhelmed. And if they did get overwhelmed, then they would end up falling behind. And if they fall behind, then they're not going to be consuming your training. And if they're not consuming your training, they are not building a relationship with you. You're not inspiring trust, and you're not establishing yourself as an authority. Okay, that's why we give away small, bite-sized actionable content that they can consume and finish within around about an hour, okay? So Bob's like really pumped up. He's waiting for email 2 because he's now completed that training. He was able to do it even though that he was a beginner, and now he wants to move to step 2. Email 2 comes. What is it? Okay? Well, we broke it down, our market, into milestone content. So obviously the next one would be to find a profitable offer. Okay, so Bob's like, you know, he's found his market that he's passionate and knowledgeable about, and now he's finding that affiliate offer, and we're going to show him how to do that. Okay, what's happening again, right? It's going to be small, actionable content that they can consume and complete within around an hour's time, okay? And Bob's going to complete it. He's feeling like he's getting another step nearer to his solution, okay? You know, and he's moving away. He's going to like you more. He's going to start trusting you more, and he's going to start seeing you as even more of an authority than he did the day before. Okay, they're starting to love you even more. Just ignore my bad lines, by the way. But yeah, so as you can see on the goodwill meter, he's starting to really like you, because the beautiful thing is that practically every market out there, they don't know how to sell, okay? Well, they do sell, but they don't know how to build a relationship. They don't know how to, you know, establish themselves as an authority. 99% of your competition in your market are just hard selling all the time. So it's very easy to stand out in a very positive light, because your entire competition make it very easy, because they're just selling, not building a relationship, not establishing themselves as an authority. So when you just give away a tiny bit of quality content, you know, you're going to stand out like a sore thumb in such a positive way. And Bob's going to turn around and go, well, he's not like everybody else. This guy gives you tons and tons of value, okay? So once again, they're getting more, so the more content that they consume, okay, the more committed they are, the more they're falling into the web, and the more you're establishing yourself as an authority, and the more receptive they are going to be and more responsive to your messages. So once again, day 3 comes, and that is the 3rd milestone content. We're going to show them how to host an offer. Okay, and they're going to implement that. Once again, it's same thing all over again. So it's small, actionable content, and they're loving it so much, right? We're building an even stronger relationship, and so on and so on. Okay, now there's one thing that I didn't mention, right? That in the content pieces, at the start and at the end of each of these training pieces, right, we're going to be plugging a very, very special offer, okay? Now, the trick here, when you create these offers, right, it's got to be an absolute no-brainer offer, a very, very irresistible offer. So it's so irresistible that it basically, they'd feel like a fool if they didn't take you up on it, okay? So at the start and at the end of all the content pieces of the training, we're going to be turning around and we're going to go, well, in today's training, I'm going to show you how to find a profitable market that you're passionate about so you can build a full-time passive income in that market, and yada, yada, yada. But before we crack on with that, I just want to show you how you can get over $500 worth of my best training absolutely free, and it will show you how to do it in the quickest, most easiest and most affordable way, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So, you know, the more times they go through this training, the more receptive they are going to be to this special offer, because you're building a relationship, you're establishing yourself as an authority, okay? So what they're going to do, Bob's going to check it out, and we're going to lead in with a free offer. And what it is, basically, we want to find an affiliate offer that Bob is going to find very attractive, that's going to help them solve a problem, okay? But we're going to give them a load of bonuses, okay? Now, you can do this with PLR and things like that, okay? And you can like make it as irresistible as possible, okay? So Bob might not buy on day 1, okay? He's more likely to buy on day 2, but day 3, he's going to be much more receptive, okay? So, and then day 4, which is getting traffic, which would be the final piece of training, okay, that would consume that, and it would further cement you as an authority, build a stronger relationship, okay? So what you want to do then, right, once we've completed our milestone content, we want to go to the final P. By the way, the P stands for promotion. So like I said, in each content piece, we're going to be promoting this bonus offer. okay, at the start and at the end of the content piece, okay, but we've run out of the milestone content. So we send them another email and it's basically a promotion, right? And you just turn around and say something, I really hope you enjoyed this training. I've got some more up and coming training coming your way soon, okay? So we warm them up. We're always warming them up for the next piece of content. But I just want to give you a heads up because this is ending very soon, okay? And we basically just do a hard sell for this. Now, here's the trick, right, to really rinse as much money out of them as humanly possible. It sounds really cold, but this works like hell, okay? So what you want to do, when they opt into your squeeze page, right, you want to cookie them, okay? And that's where it tags the computer, right? And then on day 4, right, the bonus page will have a countdown timer that will appear. Okay, now you don't want to add a countdown timer at the start. That's the worst thing you can do. People think I'll add a countdown timer and boom, I'll make tons of money, right? But what you want to do in your emails and in your content pieces is to tease scarcity, okay? We don't want to give a deadline scarcity. We just want to give flaky kind of scarcity. So we use words like, I've got this special offer where I'm giving over $500 worth of free content, okay? If you want in on it or find out how to get it, you can get it here. And we'll turn around and say, and you can get it, but the thing is, it's ending soon, okay? Or it's ending next few days. Hurry up, I don't want you to miss out on it. So that's what I would call non-committal scarcity, okay? Right? But as we're building a relationship and establishing ourselves as an authority, right? And as we get to day 4, then the countdown timer appears. Because what happens when they go through these and if they're not taking action, right, we can instantly rejuvenate the scarcity and make it new again, okay? So what happens here is that basically the countdown comes down. And this is a deadline scarcity that ends on the final day, which is day 5 in this context, okay? And this is when you can make a hell of a lot of money, because what you're doing with the scarcity, right, is basically you're rejuvenating it as soon as you add it, but you only want to add the countdown timer on the last 2 days. So you do flaky, non-committal scarcity, it's ending soon, and all that. And then on day 4, that appears the countdown timer on the bonus page, okay? Because when you do that, it just basically instantly rejuvenates the scarcity and makes it a big deal again, okay? It's almost like getting 2 scarcities out of one, opportunity, okay? So this is a really, really powerful system. Right then, I really hope you got a lot of value out of today's free training. Really enjoyed making it for you guys. Now, if you've got any questions about this method or anything internet marketing related, feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section and I will be more than happy to answer all your questions for you. Also, I would just love to hear a bit of feedback on the stuff that I'm sending you. Are you liking it? Are you enjoying it? Because I can tweak it and refine it to your particular needs then. Now, before you go, if you want some more cool free stuff from yours truly, then don't forget to check out the link in the description box. If you go down there, give it a good old click. I'm currently giving away an internet marketing course that you can get absolutely free. And it's also free to implement as well. So it won't cost you any money to get access to, and it won't cost you any money to implement as well. Now, the method itself is really easy to implement, so you don't need any internet marketing experience, you don't need any websites, you don't need any products or services or anything like that. And you can make a lot of money doing this as well. In fact, it's a scalable system that you can scale up to whatever level you desire. So yeah, if you want to learn a really little cool method on making some quick and easy money online using free methods, then check out my free course in the description box. I think you're going to absolutely love it. That said and done, thanks again for watching today's video. I enjoyed making it for you, and if you've got any questions, like I said before, drop them down below and I will answer all your questions for you. That said and done, stay awesome, my friend, and I will catch you later.